Hello, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your pick a card reading. My name is Jo. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning to Garden of Venus. I am honored to bring you these messages today for your highest good and for your potential pathways going forward. Meditate on the cards, choose whatever card suits your needs, what instantly grabs you. Know that this message is timeless, so whenever you receive it, it will be for your highest good and when you're meant to hear it. I believe Spirit gave me a bit of theming today. It's about directional choices. It's about putting your best foot forward. Just some advice and some directional thoughts, meditations, musings that you could have for the upcoming 2 to 3 months, I think they're saying. There's a big portal happening. So this is the first card. I am not going to attempt to pronounce that because I will butcher it. I think it's Papatuna Nuku. The point is, just meditate on the image. It says connecting to Earth's frequency, you are being activated. Okay, that's card number 1. Or pile 1, sorry. I'm not good at these piles things. My energy goes everywhere and so does yours. But we will allow some co-creation and a bit of choosing to go on. Oshan, so cleanse, protect your energy, full of that lovely yellow, beautiful solar plexus energy, that sun energy. Okay. And Urania, perspective, it is all in the mind, full of cosmic influences, cosmic beings. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. So once you've chosen your piles, there should be timestamps in the description along with descriptions to do with buy me a coffee. If you donate to my channel, every donation is welcomed and greatly appreciated. It allows me to get some more equipment for this sacred space that I want to create with you guys. And with that, let's go into your reading. All right, hello, pile 1. And if you've chosen this as your beautiful, beautiful pile, your first card, connecting with the energy, it's just this feeling of absolute release, balance. Reminds me of temperance energy. It's definitely connecting through your energetic body and into the earth. You might have been receiving a bit of activation at this time. So what that actually seems to resonate as is higher ways of thinking, ideas, musings, different ways of behaving, different ways of feeling about older situations. You might have felt bursts of energy within your body, or the other way as well, some fatigue that you don't know where it's come from or what's going on with it. Lots of upshifts and integrations, let's say. I don't really enjoy the word download that much because it's too mechanical for what we actually end up going through. But there's been a need to balance your energy out, maybe take some time and rest while you're being activated into new knowings about your soul path and where your soul has been. Just pop this one over here and we'll move forward. I have to just screen these cards for nudity as we do with all of these beautiful cards. Just pop my bowl over there. So then we have Namaste. I see you developing and utilizing your gifts, talents, and natural abilities. Yeah, nurturing the seeds of greatness that are your potential. I also see the links between these two. There's a natural flow of the fern that's pictured in this beautiful, serene energy that comes from both of these cards. Eyes are closed. We're connecting in with nature. We're connecting deeply with ourself as well, which is really the key that unlocks the integration of these new ways of thinking, being, feeling, new sensitivities is what I'm hearing them say, new sensitivities to the realms and the energies that are around you. There's a beautiful release and balance that is happening. You might have felt yourself being a little bit emotional lately, and spirit is just coming through and letting you know that this is all part of the cyclic nature of release and receive, and integration into your body. I believe that there is some really serene, beautiful moments that will be, if not happening now, but will be happening soon. The more that you can balance your energy and get into nature, the better. I believe water is going to be quite important for you, whether that allows for a bit of swimming, a bit of sacred bathing, I'm hearing, allowing those beautiful lotuses to push their way to the surface and bloom after what feels like a long period of directional changes, of people coming and going from your life, upheavals, some changes that were unexpected, a bit of mucky energy, maybe a bit of sickness I'm feeling. I'm feeling that you might have had something to do with your throat chakra. Yeah, be activated. It's hard to speak up sometimes when you have such a beautiful, gentle soul and such a beautiful heart. When you feel that what you will be saying won't be completely understood or resonated at the higher level that you mean what you're saying at, it can be a bit disheartening. Connect back to the healing waters of Mother Earth, connect into the spiral, and then spiral out again. This card, I might have to just do a little bit of I don't know why with sacred artwork we have to cover up the bits, the beautiful nudity that is our bodies. But I'll pop this card in a strategic fashion on the table. So it's talking about having sacred divinity, and also talking about two paths lying ahead. I believe that there is a path of higher wisdom that is entering in quickly to your life now. I really feel like there is about to be a moment of, I'm feeling that, okay. Spirit's just showing me there's going to be a moment where you're seen, recognized in one of your most vulnerable states, speaking your truth, speaking your heart, and really speaking profound things in and around the people that are in your life, like whether that's work or home life, or where you do most of your normal dwellings, in most of your normal paths. And it's like the spotlight instantly, they're showing me like someone standing on a stage with no lights on, and then all of a sudden the spotlight shines on them, and they are hearing the sounds of all of the audience members whispering or talking to each other, or waiting for something to be said next. And this spotlight is just a little bit shocking to you, to your system, being seen. Now, in that moment, there is a sacred choice. Oh, I've got a good idea, eh? Ah, there we go. I don't want to cover up your beautiful face. How are we going there? Can we see the nudie rooties? That's okay. My darling, we'll just pop you there. Thank you so much. Okay. Double check. Ooh. There we go. Okay, sorry. So there's a divine choice in that moment for sure that is coming in where you can calmly and serenely stand in the recognition of that new light, the new way that people will be seeing you in your life, the new way that you can step forward into your life. We can either materialize in this new way, in this new form, in this brave stance of authenticity, or we can take a step back because we don't feel that we are ready. Spirit is trying to align you into calmness, into serenity, into healing, and into understanding that through the things that you have been through in your life, that you have managed to still keep your kind and gentle heart. That is something rare. That is something beautiful. I keep hearing all the time about how the lotus manages to grow from muck and become such a thing of pure beauty, such a thing that is so beautifully connected. I don't know if you've ever smelt blue lotus oil or used it in your spiritual practice, but it's actually revered by Egyptians as well in their meditation and spirit practice. Sometimes they would even smoke the dried flower. But I believe that the oil might actually give you that connection through to the earth and through to some serenity, and it definitely helps you to feel calm in these times where there's this nervous energy coming forward about safety, whether you're safe to be seen because you've been hurt by people before in that manner, where you have been shut down or you have been ridiculed for speaking your truths about the realms that you are now discovering within, what seems like the mundane world, but it isn't. Through the sacred knowledge that you're receiving. How interesting. How interesting. Ooh, gosh. You've been dreaming about a change for a little while, haven't you? You've been holding on to these pearls of wisdom. You've been collecting over time, haven't you? You've been collecting these beautiful pearls of wisdom for a long time now. You've been waiting for that ship to come in. You've been waiting for your soul tribe to trade these things. How beautiful. How beautiful. You've been waiting for a release of emotion and a balancing as well, a balancing of the ocean, a balancing of the tides. And there's that lotus again. Look at that. Wow, guys. You've been embarking on a lot of wisdom behind the scenes. You've been upgrading, you've been saving these beautiful pearls, these gorgeous nuggets of wisdom and understanding and realizations about the patterning of life, of our meaning. Wow, look at the sun shining on you. Look at that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you. Gosh, it just keeps getting brighter and brighter, doesn't it? So there's a way forward here. There's a safe way forward. You are protected. You are so protected and loved by Spirit. Oh, how beautiful. Yay. Okay, do you see this one? So the tulips, we actually, I saw many of these around through Mother's Day, and they always are such a symbol of happiness and love. I'm not sure what the flower meaning specifically is, but you could look that up if you're called to, or the number 23. This is just a confirmation of what we were saying. It says, Namaste. I see you as the expression of your infinite soul, unlimited, transcendent, and exquisite as the universe. You've been holding exquisite pearls of wisdom. You've been developing your beautiful self, ready to step out, into the world, ready to share these pearls of wisdom with the right people as well. I believe that there's been people around in your life that have made you choose, made you feel like you needed to choose to stay in a lower vibration, to really connect with them through one way or another, whether they were conscious about it or not. A lot of times people aren't very conscious about these things. It is naturally sometimes triggering for people, when, just get some more room here, when higher vibrations slip in through the people that we're around, and we're sparking that higher vibration to exist within them as well. And sometimes it can cause the opposite reaction. People can become a bit more closed-minded. People can become a bit more critical in the way that they speak or think or feel. They can become a little bit heavier in their energy, just as a natural buffer or reaction, because some part of their subconscious is quite scared to move forward. And that is their journey, darling soul. That is their journey. That's not yours. There's only so much you can do. This is about you now. This is about your time now, your time to shine and step into, really practicing what you preach is what I'm hearing, walking the path of your abundance, walking the path of, integrated existence with these pearls of wisdom here. Moving into the sage that you are, into alignment with the divine guidance. You knew that that ship was going to be there before you even had a whisper on the horizon. And sometimes people don't believe you, or believe that it is not a waste of time for you to develop these things within yourself, but you knew it was coming. Stay true to your heart. Stay true to that beautiful soul that you have. Oh, another nudie Rudy. She's got stars on her bits. Surely I won't be flagged for that. Oh well, we'll see. What is this? Ariane Hood? I'm butchering these names. I'm so sorry. Divine timing. Yeah, everything is happening according to plan. Yeah, felt that. I felt that. Spirit's been waiting for you to be able to make this choice with a serene, peaceful, calm stance, an enjoyment of nature. Look at all of the nature all around this person. And water. There's water down here. There's water in the path. There's water here as well. There's so much emotion happening here through these beautiful experiences with the divine that you are having. You're moving into these emotional releases and aha moments, and these pearls of wisdom just keep stacking, and the universe has been waiting for the wheel to turn, for your heart and your mind to feel relief, strong enough to feel calm as you step into your power in these situations, because they don't want you to feel like you're needing to panic, like anything untoward is happening, like you're not safe. You are absolutely safe. You are loved so much. I feel so much divine pride and love coming in for you from the divine. It's so beautiful. Your beautiful heart. I'm so sorry that that it has become difficult for you to be the soft, feminine, version of this beautiful divine wisdom that's coming through for you. I'm so sorry that this has, been happening. I feel like there's a lot of sacred feminine energy here. I'm just going to try and arrange this so that we can still have her beautiful face happening. I know that that's a bit of a cover up. I hate it too. I do a lot of artwork myself, which celebrates our beautiful sacred feminine forms. Yes, that is naked. We're gorgeous. We are a delight. Why should we cover it up, even though it kind of is? I feel like there's something to that. There is some sacred healing goddess. I see. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I know what you're talking about. I do this often. I like to create a bath of self-love. So something that I do for myself to honor my divine feminine and all of that beautiful power that is innately within us in our divine feminine bodies. There is, obviously the same, equivalent in divine masculine in all of us. But I really do believe that there is a need to worship the love for ourselves and make some activity a regular occurrence in our life to help to balance these beautiful energies of sensitivity and integrate the worthy, the love, the connection to Mother Earth and where you came from, and align all of those things, whether that is in a meditation bath, whether that is in sacred massage oils that have been aligned with crystal or Reiki energy or frequency, whatever that is for you, when you moisturize or wash your face or wash your body, just sending beautiful gratitude and love into this amazing, powerful vessel that holds your big journey, your big soul. Just aligning with that is going to be really important. Oh, yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah, there's a lot of I keep moving this scarf. I'm so sorry. I've really got to figure out a way of doing this. But back to the message. I'm so sorry. It distracted me a lot because I was looking right into the middle of this beautiful card. So there is so much messages coming towards you now. You're integrating with these messages. Yeah, as you balance these energies, she looks like she is dancing on a tightrope with the birds as she receives these messages, as she integrates this new energy, as she integrates these portals. This is not a slow moving energy anymore. I believe that once the path forward has been chosen by you, things are going to start clicking into place very quickly. And the more that you connect back into spirit and into your body and into your alignment, the better that things go, the easier things go, the quicker things go. Your pearls of wisdom are traded with people that are aligned with your divine nature as well. I definitely feel that. Ooh, look at the sun coming in for you. I'm so happy. That was a great confirmation. Oh, look at this. Oh, there it is, baby. There it is. Oh, Spirit, that's fantastic. There is a crown. There is a beautiful, beautiful crown. There is a pearl that you have of absolute beautiful nature. Such a beautiful nature. And the people that have been hanging around, hoping to catch a little bit for themselves, but also not giving you the recognition for for this are going to drop away, unfortunately, or fortunately. I mean, whatever's for your highest good, Spirit has been gently, gently ushering these things in for you, because they know how much love you have within you, how sensitive you are, how wonderful. They love you. Oh, they love you so much. Your guides are so close to you and have been whispering on the wind. They have been sending birds as messengers. They've been sending lots your way, and this is a completion of that. This is a feeling of divinity and wholeness. Absolutely. It's the prize that you have been cultivating this whole time. Isn't it beautiful? I love it so much. So beautiful. And look at this. A Four of Earth. Wow. Look at this beautiful, sensitive creature. I say the word creature with the most respect. It is one of my favorite words. I say it with so much love because I connect with it on a very positive manner. So anyone that thinks that I'm saying it in a negative way, no, that's not right. Look at this unique, beautiful being that has aligned with taking their experiences, learning, integrating the knowledge, making that a part of themselves, and then presenting what they've learned to the world and to people around them, and to hold such an innocence, such a respect for themselves. It is something that doesn't need to be shouted. It is something unique and beautiful and soft. And there is power in that. There is no way forward other than with fragile beauty, with care, with love, balancing these beautiful emotions as the messages about what needs to go comes in nice and fast, with love, integrating into your gentle nature and moving you into this. All right, I'm just going to get one card from the Soul Connection book. Deck. Oh, you're a bit jumpy. Okay, let's see what this has to say. Okay, Spirit, one more piece of advice. Moving forward on what needs to happen here. One more piece of advice. Oh. People have been jumping at your energy, haven't they? Goodness gracious. Don't be surprised if you get a lot of people lining up. Yeah. People lining up to connect with you and your energy. And there's going to be a lot of those things happening because they'll be magnetized to you, and they just, you don't know why, they don't know why. You're magnetic in your healing energy. People love you, not unconditionally. I hope that happens. Sometimes it doesn't. Let's hold out hope for that. Everyone is there for a really important purpose. These are part of your upgrades and lessons. Spirit is saying, look for the signs, use your discernment. If you can't read this very well, I'll just read it for you. So there are hidden influences that I don't quite understand. That's right. Spirit's working with you. Spirit's working for your best. And eventually, if we look closer, the lines all line up. there is a grid there. There is a sacred grid forming in the ways that people show up in your life, in the ways that you find yourself drawn to certain things. Everything starts to become fastly revealed so that you can reach that pearl. Look at all of those beautiful circles, all of those energy meridians in your body aligning. This is going to be a really beautiful time for you. Remain sovereign in your beautiful heart. Everything is coming together for you. The ley lines and the lines of situations, the lines of divine timing have been gridded, and now you're moving in to being able to speak the knowledge that you've learned, that you've been activated for, by keeping in the flow and serene nature. I'm excited for you. Allow the changes to happen. Know that you've got your boat coming in on the horizon. That big pearl of wisdom. It's hard to learn the truth sometimes about people that we care about if it's not the one that we expected. But just know that you were divinely guided and protected. There's so much love here. You can have love in your heart for yourself and for the people that have, caused mischief on your path or caused heartache on your path. You can have love for those people. Trust me. It's taken me a long time to transmute and transcend heartache, not understanding how someone could behave in such a manner to another human being, what their motives were in these acts. But trust me, once you get to a point where you understand the motivations and the true motivations of people that are around you, you understand that they're just going through their journeys as well, and everyone's put on your path in your ley lines for a reason. And whether that reason is a really difficult lesson, there is beauty in that too. There is beauty in that too. You don't have to align with the person's actions to forgive them. That's not how it works. It's more an understanding of A equals B equals C and how that made you feel and what they could have been feeling, and having that understanding and that serene heart to know that their choices came from X, Y, and Z, your choices came from X, Y, and Z, and to let it go because it doesn't serve your highest good anymore, and you're moving out of people trying to get all of your pearls for the pearls that they are, not understanding that the divine wisdom lies within. You're moving into a beautiful time. You really are, and quickly. And quickly. Stand in your sacred light, beautiful being. I hope that this really helps. Let me know in the comments if it's resonated with you. And I'm wishing you all the best with this. Sending so much love your way. You got this. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. So, pile number 2. This is your card. Very happy energy through this card. I'll just zoom out so you can see the rest of them once I put them down. Sorry about that. Better. Oh, goodness me. What a difference in energy. Let me just... Wow, okay. Oh, goodness, there's been a lot of... You've had to really stand up for yourself in a few situations recently, haven't you? Okay, let's get into this. Let's see. Woo. So this one is Oshun Cleanse, or it's talking about protecting your energy. there's this feeling with this card of just being really having to get a little bit, being bold. There's definitely being bold, but also getting a little bit like firm, just firming up your protection, your protective zones. I'm definitely feeling like there are family members, or there's definitely family members, maybe even younger siblings that have just been asking too much of you, or heaping their emotional issues onto you, or, you know, like work running you ragged. You've been getting all like shirked with all of these extra responsibilities because you do it better, blah, 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 all of this sort of stuff. And it's just a little bit, it's too much. They're also leaving energetic debris in your field. I feel you going, like, knowing that this is going on, but not knowing exactly how to make these things stop. So you're starting to firm it up, starting to firm up your defenses, which is really, really great. Really, really great. Spirit's going to be happy about that for sure. Sorry, I'm just going to check that we can fit everybody in. All right, let's hope. Let's pray. Okay, what next? Oh, yeah, look, there you go. You got the sun again. So it says, Namaste. I see you delighting in a state of rejoice, appreciating every experience and every lesson. Yeah, these things happen for a reason. Often they happen in really I feel like this annoying I feel annoyed. Like, I feel like I'm sick of everybody's BS and they need to deal with their own stuff, and it's just become ridiculous now. Like, it's laughable. But that's the point. Yeah, that's the point. Having a laugh about these situations really does instantly lift this I'm tired, I'm overburdened by everybody's trying to put their stuff on me, or like, you know, get everything, like, because you've got such a big bright energy, you've got such a capable energy. There's like a real independent, like, confident energy about you, and sometimes it just attracts people that are very insecure about the way that they handle situations, or the way that they handle themselves, you know, into a state of like heaping more onto you, or, you know, saying a little bit of things about you. But I mean, you're bigger than that, you're better than that. So, you know, just start saying no, but start saying no in a clever way. I'm getting the feeling of there are really powerful ways to redirect people that are heaping too much onto you, or when you try to say no or move your energy away, they start some kind of rumor or something about you, or they start to try and turn people around and against, you know, connecting with you. Like, they try to paint a picture about you, and that's their problem. That's not your problem. What people say about you is none of your business. But know that take the compliment. Like, people are coming to you and doing these things, or having these sort of situations. It's a directive from spirit for you to understand just how much power you actually do hold, how important you are, and how much of an example you set to other people about being confident and walking in that capable energy of, I believe in myself, I got this. People are connecting to that energy and trying so desperately to find it within themselves. But sometimes in our minds, we just get redirected. And I feel like sometimes it comes out upside down and then it gets, attached to you. It's okay. Know how to say no in a way that benefits you and the other person. Sorry, I'm just removing like random fluffies from my scarf here. I believe that there is a higher way to do this, that Spirit is trying to help you to align with. Like, there's a bit of humility there, but it's also saying, helping people to delight in their own capabilities, helping them rejoice in their own capabilities and see the reflection of the things that they're trying to grab from you in themselves, helping them to see how capable they are without needing your help, helping them to see through examples or ways of you showing them how amazing they are at it and how they are really important. It's one of those situations that takes a little bit of higher wisdom and higher knowledge. And once you get that flow going where you can happily and safely redirect someone to making the better choice for themselves and to protect your energy in the process with love, so that there's no more fighting about, there's no more redirection into an immature stance of understanding or acknowledgement or being. There's no more of that. We've moved away from that. That beautiful solar plexus energy just coming out and firing, saying, no more, no more. We're done with that. No more. Wow. Look at this. Beautiful energy. Yeah, mindful wisdom, creating inner harmony. Understanding what parts of you are you, what parts of you have been somewhat tampered with through other people's energy. Being observant of everyone and everything that's around you at this time, and just really locking into a sense of wisdom about who you are. What is the path and lessons that are or learnings or musings of the universe that are being presented to you now? If you are gifted with the ability to help people transform through them understanding their own wisdom and knowledge, what would that look like? Do you think that they would need to take any subconscious energy from you? Would they keep grabbing at you? Would these situations keep happening? Would they do that? Don't think so. Because they've learned what they really needed to learn from your example that they've been subconsciously grabbing at but not realizing the truth of, and that is your power and majesty and way that you walk through these situations, like the badass that you are. Yes, all right, loving guidance. See, this is what we're talking about. Wow, look at that radiating energy from her crown. That's amazing. So it says you are valuable, you are deserving. There is unending love available for you. Know that when you get this balance happening, your cup runneth over, friend. Like they're just going to be able to give you this amazing transmutation, this ability to rip-roar through life at a fast pace and just receive, because you're able to come into your power and understanding about what you can do and show through your example, through transmuting these situations, but also through stepping into a blessed existence. I believe that there is a part of you that really identifies with being deserving, being of value, knowing how important you are and how much of an impact you have on this world and the people around you. And that can trigger some people who haven't found that in their own expression, in their own way for themselves, especially if you're quite the confident person. I mean, that can be triggering for the people that see themselves as small, and that's not your problem. It's just good to understand what is happening on an energetic level at a higher mind, that mindful wisdom coming in, yeah, because it helps you to balance these energies as they're there for you to learn and gain your own wisdom and gifts from. Namaste. I see you creating your experience of life, expanding, growing, blossoming as you harness your inner true strength. Look at that. That's awesome. This is what I believe this is all happening for, what these lessons are for. The number 30 and 10 might actually be quite prevalent, and 28. The pile before, you might want to watch pile 1 as well, but feels like those numbers have been just flying around here lately. It's been crazy. This is just a story of strength. It's a story of strength, but it's also a story of understanding how important that is. How important that is in the world. We need strong leaders, but we need leaders that have their heart center in alignment, who can push the best out of us, who can gain the best out of us, and help to foster that. You've got to care about that first. You've got to heal the wounds from other people putting you down that has caused this sort of bubbling to the surface with this resistance. It's finding that balance of transmutation so that we can walk in our strength and be adored for it, and know that it isn't challenging anyone. It isn't challenging anyone. It's not coming up to cause triggers in people. There's a balance in that. There's an awe, in the people that align with that. Look at the awe in the eyes of the person that gets to gaze upon this magnificent lion. So beautiful. So beautiful. There's something about a person that shows up with true strength in themselves, matched with this beautiful heart. This lion heart is what they're saying, lion heart, where you are inspired by their strength and it inspires others without you having to be in the depths of their anything. You don't have to give too much to them. They won't reach for you in the same way. They will take inspiration from you instead. Yeah, that's completely right. So the look at that, 11, justice coming in. There's been a true time where this has not been balanced for you, and I'm really sorry about that. But there is something to learn in all of that. I'm really sorry that you were demonized for being a confident leader, being someone that knows their worth and freely speaks about it. There's been a few yucky people in the background just living in their jealousy, or living in their ways of gossip, ways of taking and wrongdoing. And justice is coming around. That sword lights up, that sword of truth, that angelic sword. It burns away falsities. It balances the scales. It allows for the eyes of truth to be cast upon a situation. It is definitely coming in quickly for you. And you're getting your due. That's brilliant. Oh my goodness. So there's a lot of abundance and prosperity just waiting to be bussed in by you and just to come in for your life that you know has been on its way, that you know that, and you've even talked about this, I believe, with your family or friends or situations or even colleagues. You've been talking about ideas that you have had, possibly through starting your own business or something along those lines, where you've just had, petty ridicules, or who does she think she is, or who do they think that they are, or, of that kind of gossipy, slandery knowledge, rather than just being mature enough to go, that's awesome. How inspiring you are. None of that's going to stick around once you get this balance in order. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. It's coming in quick. You are a unique unicorn, aren't you? There's not many people that walk around this earth like freely speaking their truths and, walking their talk. It can be triggering for people to have that happen. Especially if there's even the smallest shred of insecurity within them. It's okay. So going forward, Spirit just wants to let you know that they're working on the scales of justice, okay? There's no need for you to fight. There's no need for you to scrap. There's no need for you to gossip or, be involved in these kind of matters, okay? You're smarter than that. You're wiser than that, okay? You have the heart of a lion, and there's something inspirational about you just doing you and being true to you. And that is all that you need to understand right now. Spirit is just saying you've got the golden lion heart. You've got this gold coming in for you, this prosperity, this abundance that you can bask in a loving way. You've got this glow up of yourself happening here. Cleanse your energy. Lovingly remove the people that shouldn't be there. I believe that you're good at doing that anyway, but it's more that you need to keep your energy nice and clear. Do a salt bath, do a I like to use, I learned this from Constance Mesmer. She's amazing. She's a psychic medium, and the angels spoke to her about how to cleanse her energy, and I found this really, really powerfully helpful since. It's literally just rubbing vinegar within your hands and then using it all over your body, in your etheric body, especially through the solar plexus, just to remove anything that shouldn't be there. Also, asking Archangel Michael to assist you in removing, dissolving, and I like to say unplugging or unhooking the etheric ties from people, from the past, present, and future, and any other lifetimes. I do this before I go to bed. I also like to use Spirit Clear or Spirit Cleanse. It's an Australian bush flower essence that I like to pop on my solar plexus as well. And I don't like to say cut, because that still can leave an energetic resonance. In my case it has. So whatever you're called to do that. I feel like moving your body, a bit of dance is good, a bit of jumping up and down, a bit of shaking, and using your diaphragm, like maybe singing or screaming or doing a ha ha ha, just to try and move that energy, that last little bits of energy off of you, especially after coming home from a family gathering or from work. That's what they're saying to me. We'll get one card from the Soul Connections deck. Spirit, anything else that you would like to advise this pile of? Stand true in your radiance. Oh, my ear's going off right now. Yeah. Oh, that's it. All right. Gosh, they wanted to flick out hardcore. You've had this sort of energy of don't play me like a fool. Yeah. I'm not stupid. I know what you did. I know what you've been saying about me. I know what you've been creating. I know what you've been doing. There's definitely a bit of that. I know that you've been saying things behind my back, like that kind of energy. Don't allow yourself to be caught up in the distraction of that. You are so much better than that, and you know that. Look at it through the eyes of love and wisdom, like these higher wisdom, these beautiful beings with these amazing gazes, all staring, just watching. You don't have to react. You don't have to integrate any of that. You just need to observe that. Stay wise. Don't be involved in the tangling of those things. You don't need to be. I acted like I didn't care, but inside it was killing me. Yeah, I believe that you're really good at that. You're really good at hiding how much something hurts. Your ooey gooey, beautiful, gentle heart that you have. You might be courageous. You might be the lion, but you're a lion heart. You've got a golden heart in there, and things do affect you, and it hurts you, and it's silently you don't let anyone see weakness. You wait until you can be alone, and then you're upset about it, or you wait until you can have safety and your guard down before you show your real sensitivity and emotion about these things. And look, I get that. That's a defense mechanism, but it's not the one that you're going to need going forward, okay? Look, I understand, however you got to do to get through. Like, I do get that. But just understand what's really going on. All right? Let yourself see. The angels have got this. They got your justice. Those two swords just remind me of the 11 as well. Like, they've got this for you. You don't need to worry about that. You just need to understand what role you have to play in redirecting these people for their highest good as well. It's not your responsibility to do so, but I'm telling you, everything can change very, very quickly, like the changing of the day. Everything can change super duper quickly. In the blink of an eye, when people start to understand the power and care that you have for people and for being and walking in this power and this existence, and what you can do to help them be this shining light, this example, this powerhouse that they can be. That's definitely your calling. You're inspirational, and it doesn't mean that you're stepping on the little ants as you go, which is what people are getting insecure about. And that's not your problem, but understand the gift that you have in being an example for those people. Okay? Last card was, you make me feel ways I've never felt before. I just feel this beautiful elation. This beautiful elation happening when all of this comes into balance for you. 4 cycles, 4 turns of the moon. Yeah, 4 months. 4 months from now, a lot's going to look different. Like, a lot is going to look different. It's pretty amazing. There's a lot of praise from the universe. You've been doing so well. Like, I'm hearing, the best way, if this is all a little bit too much intellectually for you, or, energetically for you, or in any way, the best thing that you can do is have a sing, have a dance, have a play, bang a drum, just be free, be silly, jump around, enjoy acting like a fool in your safe spaces. You need to have a big let go of all of this yucky energy that's been thrown towards you, just know that it came from people that are having problems in their own lives, that they can't seem to see the forest from the trees, and sometimes it is just a natural reaction, and it's actually got nothing to do with who you are as a person, or you know, personal vendettas. It's got nothing to do with that, really. We just need to understand behaviors of humans for our own benefit as well as theirs. But I'm seeing some good things coming. 4 months from now, I'm seeing a lot of clapping. I'm seeing a lot of like dancing, like, yeah, like pretty exciting. I'm seeing some prosperity coming. I'm seeing some more, confident people radiating your way. I'm loving this. This is great. And look at you receiving this guidance with love. Well done, you. Well done, you. You should be proud. You should be proud of yourself, because you've been strong on this path. You've faced a lot of adversity here. You've faced a lot of BS, a lot of silly BS that is quite unnecessary. And it's really easy to get into this don't play me like a fool mode, like, I'm not an idiot. I know what you said. I know what you did. It's really easy to get drawn into those kinds of energies. See how quickly I could get there? And I don't get there. Try to stay high in your vibration. Everyone has a human moment. Everyone has it. It's a part of learning. It's a part of integrating the higher realms of yourself as well. And it's the same for the people on the other side of that coin. It's okay. We're growing. We're learning. Everybody's learning. And really, it's just because they wanted someone as magnificent as you to care about them in whatever way, shape, or form, or whatever small way they wanted to be important to someone like you, which is why they have created all of these silly situations around it. Ah, my loves, you're gonna do great things. You know what? It's because of this unicorn. You're so different. You're so awesome. Only someone like you can do the innovative, amazing things that you're going to be doing. Just do them with love in your heart, like I know that you will. And if you feel that you need anything, healing, personal reading, whatever, I don't know, we'll make something up. Bit of a ritual for cleansing. Let me know. And I'm here, and all of my details will be in the description in this video. I'm sending you so much love. It's going to be awesome, all right? So don't worry. You dance it out. You shake it out. You shake it out. All right. I'm sending you so much love. Until next time. Bye. Oh, hello, Part 3. If you chose this card, then welcome to your reading. My name is Jo. I'm so happy to speak with you again. Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into this, because this one felt a little bit different to all of the piles, like a bit of a mystery, let's say. Okay, so it's talking about perspective for sure. It says it is all in the mind. I feel like this could be to do with a differing of opinions, perhaps. Let me just check that we can see all of our beautiful cards here. All right. I feel like this is to do with the heart space. So having trouble with thinking about the way that people handle their life or situations or things that are going on with them. So it's just talking about, it says, Namaste. I see you floating in contemplation, resting in the lotus of love. understand that you can come back to your heart center for recalibration at any time when you're finding difficulties in the way that people are presenting within you and your life. Okay? I'm going to pop that down. You hear him meowing, that would be my cat. You're not coming in yet, my love. I think we need to get a few more cards on this. Oof. Yeah, right. Okay. So this one is channel your knowledge, critical judgment. Yeah, doing some auto writing, some channeled writing would be really great right now. I think that honestly, the way that I like to do it, when I like auto write or auto draw, even, it's really, really helpful to make sure that you are protected, that you are asking to be connected to the highest being available to you at that time, so that we don't mess with trickster energy. We don't have any of these lower vibrations trying to, direct our paths or giving us advice. It's not what we would like. Just trust me on that. Not that you're not safe. Understand that you are very, very safe. We have free will. The best way to tell is to pop your hand on your heart as you're doing these things. Oh, sorry, it's not in the frame. Pop your hand on your heart and you'll be able to feel straight away if this is of the light, if the being that you're connecting to is of the light. You can connect with your angels as well. There's something really beautiful about connecting with angels. They are full of the most divine, loving energy, but understand that they are to the point. They don't mess around. They are clear as they can possibly be. While being subtle, they are powerful. So understand, if you're asking for answers about someone or something or a situation that's coming up, or even things that you are getting, energetic vibes from or feelings about, make sure that you are using your discernment is what I'm getting. This could be about, someone that you care deeply for too. I'm getting this feeling coming through about that. There's a lot of wow, the last two piles were just very open, very, very open straight away with the energy. This is such a different pace. There are things being revealed to you layer by layer. And you can feel that intuitively because you are really, really intuitive. You have very psychic abilities. You're very connected. You know when someone is not speaking a truth straight away. You got some laser-like discernment. You'd probably be really you'd find working with your star guides or star beings or even your angelic guides to be quite liberating for you. There's a balance of directness, let's say, directness and love that you would really align with. So give that a go. I like to just ask one or two questions, because there is ultimately a temptation to go ahead and find out everything that you can about the situation, but you don't want to delve too quickly into these things because we can actually magnetize and manifest something that hasn't yet come to pass. That could have gone in a different way, that could have gone in a more beneficial way. Okay, so understand there are moving parts that are happening, and that's why there's not so much clarity on the situation now. Just to ask for guidance on your movements and your perspective is going to be really helpful. So I would write down, like, what does my soul want me to know? I feel like you've been reaching out for guidance a lot, actually. Oh, geez. Oof, that got heavy. Oh, my heart hurts. Sekhmet, forgiveness. Acknowledge the hurt and allow yourself to ascend. Yeah, wow. Okay. People that you love been keeping things from you, unfortunately, by the feelings of that, or you feel a bit betrayed by not knowing about something that has jumped into your world now all of a sudden that you've caught the knowledge of. And you're like in mourning for the person that they used to be to you. What standing they used to have, what mystique that they had in your life and to you, unfortunately has just been completely changed. You've definitely seen someone in the truest light, because the universe has been watching, and they've sent down divine knowledge. See how there's two rainbows coming through here as well? I don't know if you can see it. It's such a gorgeous card. I absolutely love it. But there's two rainbows coming down. There's two eyes looking down. There is perspective. There is high knowledge coming at you from all of the different realms. And I've got to say, it's really hard to see. It's really hard to see a truth about someone that you weren't ready to deal with or face. It really hurts. And I'm sorry about that. Yeah. But know that Spirit is saying it couldn't have continued for any longer. It was not in anyone's highest good for that to continue any longer. And it is really important that those shackles, they're showing me, the shackles that had bound you to feeling something about these people, that was actually holding you underwater. It was holding you in a state of confusion, stagnation, misdirection. And I believe that if this doesn't resonate with you, this pile isn't for you. Because honestly, this is what I'm getting. And if this doesn't feel right, leave it for who it feels right for. And probably go back and choose another pile. Yeah, they're making me feel that the universe is making things appear to you, because they've been seeing the chains that sort of had bound beliefs, subconscious mind, different ways of thinking, different ways of thinking about who you are in this life and what you represent and what you do. Like, they might have said, over a long period of time, like these could be loved ones or family members or someone close to you, that got to know your inner center, is what I'm feeling. I've had so many 37s on the board and so many 8s. So look up the numbers 378, if that calls to you. Honestly, they're making me acknowledge the ties that stunted your growth with, and enough, basically, is what they've said. They've just gone, no, that's it, enough's enough. That's that. It is time for this to be changed. Allow yourself to let go and grieve the change. Let go and transmute. Know that you are called to rise, and this is to... They're showing me like a person that is underwater trying to swim up for the surface, but they've got a weight attached to them. And they're showing me someone, even after they're released from these chains, They're confused. It's dark. They don't know which way is up. Allow yourself to feel all of the emotions about this situation. Allow yourself to be submerged in the emotion so that it may run through you, run its course, run over your heart, use your discernment, and then ascend. Yeah. I feel like you've been holding the weight of this for a bit too long, and behind the scenes there's been a lot of things going on that you didn't know about, and the angels have just sent so many messages to you, and it feels like it's not been getting to you. Like they've tried to drop down so many feathers and just send so many messages, but it's kind of like through misdirection, through things that are around you just sort of like not landing in the way that it should be. But there's a lot of defense going on there. Like you've had to defend yourself for far too long. There's patterns that go back to even childhood here, or young adulthood, that you've had to endure yucky sort of behaviors from people and you know, things that are trying to unbalance you, but that's their own triggerings of their own pathways through their own lives that they've just brought forward. Unfortunately, this has got nothing to do with the person that you are. Do not allow yourself to not forgive yourself. Give yourself the lotus of love. That's for you. Channel about this, paint about this, write about this. Allow this to be the questions, you know, that you can auto write. You can actually auto type if you're more called to that. Some people are. Meditate, have a conversation, discern who you are speaking with, and understand the weight in each word that comes to you. Contemplate on every line. Okay? Wow. Yeah, dude. No more BS, hey. Powerful lady. No more BS. Yeah, you're coming back into a place of I'm trying not to swear, but like this I see you now, and there's been enough hurt and burnt, charred parts of me that has called me to look over the years into the heavens, into the skies, into the universe for guidance and direction on who I am. I've been misdirected for who I am, and I've been silenced for too long about who I really am, because you knew who I really was, but yet you treated me in this way, or you did injustices to me for no reason. And I believe that the Queen of Fire is just coming into sort of like clean house, man. You know, Practical Magic, where oh god, I love that movie. I love that movie so much. I think Jillian's got that demon squatting inside of her, and it's an ex-boyfriend, Jimmy or whatever his name is. And at the end, they finally, like, it takes like a whole coven of beautiful strangers to come together and just band together in a common cause of just denying any of this horrible energy to enter here anymore. And all of this ash sort of falls down. All of this ash falls down from the ceiling, and they're all just rejoicing. They're rejoicing in this, they're rejoicing in the ascension of this beautiful awesome woman that is left, as they take their brooms and hoovers and they're like, let's clean house. And that's what it feels like. It feels like there is a band of powerful friends, powerful women, powerful aligned, masculines as well, that, are coming in to help you clean house. In the etheric realm as well as in life too. And Queen of Fire shows up to just say, that's right. I'm burning away your BS. I'm burning away. Yep, there it is. There's the tower, baby. There's the tower. Yeah. Oh, one thing after another, hey? No more of that. Queen of Fire says, nuh-uh. We're going to burn this to the ground. We're going to burn it all down and we're going to raise it back up in love, in this beautiful, delicate lotus of love. You will find this higher perspective on this situation after you ascend and allow yourself, forgive yourself for feeling angry or lashing out. Forgive yourself for feeling vulnerable and crying about it. Forgive yourself for having emotion at all about it, okay? Because sometimes the Queen of Fire can be quite passionate about things and fly off the handle, or vice versa, or jump into different situations with people. But allow yourself this time, this sacred time of you doing exactly what you need to do to help yourself ascend without hurting anyone, and just acknowledge the advice or the guidance that comes from your divine sources, because your divine sources will never set you wrong, okay? This is happening quick. This is happening really quick. If it's not happening now, it's going to be happening really soon. The Ace of Air, we're getting onto it, man. It is happening. It is happening fast. No more whispers in defending yourself. All of these things will land. These things will fall into place. I am not confirming something here. I just want to say, if I can get my words out, this is just confirming things that you already know. Okay, you already know. This is not predictive in any way. You already feel this. You already feel this coming, this big change. Oh, I've got that song in my head. I think it's actually Fleetwood Mac. So World Turning, Time to Get My Feet Back on the Ground, Everybody's Got Me Down. Great song, awesome song, but they're making me pay attention to the dynamics in the band. I don't know if you know much about Fleetwood Mac, but my goodness, what gnarly situations they went through, between people who were married in the band, hooking up with the other members of the band, pining after people in the band, fighting, and just so much turmoil and turbulence is what I'm feeling. Just turbulence and secrets that would come out and just flay someone's heart, and then they had to be in a band together. And then they'd turn to, substance abuse, or they'd turn to, just really gnarly ways of being, like flying off the handle and just being extreme in their ways of being, and then coming back into a place of forgiveness with each other. I mean, what an example of that. It's insane. Take with that with a grain of salt, but just know that you're allowed to have an outburst. You're allowed to, kick and scream and feel and yell and make a mistake, and you're allowed. Don't worry about that, okay? Feel what you got to feel. Burn up what you got to burn up. Tower's coming anyway. Done. This is all for your ascension, okay? Namaste. I see you walking the golden thread of existence, perfectly balanced, attuned, and aligned. And there's another 8. My goodness me. Look at this green, this beautiful heart energy. This is all happening because of divine intervention, and that train is chugging forward. Understand that it's happening for you, not to you. I know that can get annoying when that's all you hear sometimes. Especially when things hurt, you just want to yell out and be like, screw you, dude. But honestly, you're going to look back on this time and just be like, I'm so glad that I found out what I did. I'm so glad that things changed the way that they did. There is a sacred power that I now hold from transmuting this and following this golden thread. Okay, I just want to get a couple of cards from the Soul Connection book deck. Why do I keep saying book? Maybe there's a book I've got to get. We shall see. We shall see. Okay, Spirit, any advice? Any advice? Yeah, I'm hearing world turning again. I'm just hearing it again. They're pulling me into looking at this divine spiral, this divine perspective coming in. Oh, and how very hidden these things have been. There is someone else. I believe that could be for some of you out there, not all of you. I can't take this silence any longer. Yeah, it really sucks when you find out something that you have to distance yourself from someone that you really love. That really, really sucks. That's even more of a stab because, you know, you really loved that person anyway. And if they just weren't making such crappy decisions, then you would get to just enjoy loving them, and they love themselves too. I'm sorry for all the things I wanted to say, but I didn't. I believe that flips both ways. I believe that flips both ways, honestly. There's a lot of things that you would want to say to the person, even though you know that it won't help the situation, or vice versa. They might have wanted to tell you the truth about something for a really long time and then were silenced by others that knew. Or there's just a lot of things. They're showing me like, an onion being peeled. Like there are layers to this on so many different levels, energetically, in your heart space, in your mind, and staying aligned with the right way, forward in this. Understand that your light burns bright. Your light burns bright. There is so much love here. There's a golden thread coming to you to help guide you on the exact road to take. But just understand that these are happening for you. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Yes, you are very, very in tune psychically. Yes, you often can read people and their energy and what's going on. But we all still need to go through situations that are a bit of a surprise to us. And sometimes they are sudden changes and they hurt because we didn't see them coming, especially when we see a lot coming and we're in tune with everything else. We're all here doing it. I'm all here, on the same sort of pathway as you guys, where things are being revealed to me too. And sometimes knowing something is up, but not knowing what it is or where it's coming from, it can really mess with your head. So what do we need to do then? We need to surrender. I see you walking the golden thread of existence, perfectly balanced, attuned, and aligned. That's coming after this. But give yourself this. So I see you floating in the contemplation, resting in the lotus of love. Your self-love, your self-care is all that matters right now. And whether they are dying to connect back into you or into your life because they need so deeply for you to forgive what is going on or for you to make things better for them, that's not up to you. Okay, whatever's falling's falling for a reason. Got the Queen of Fire out here. You got, you know, lionesses and tigers protecting you. You've got so much coming in, making sure that the perspective is remained. They don't get to ask that of you anymore. They don't get to ask that of you anymore. That's that. Look at the way that these cards wanted to rearrange themselves. The minute that this card came out, we wanted to straight out and away. It's going to be really, really important for you to just float in your lotus of love. You are so protected. You are so guided. Everything is working out for your highest and best good. And sometime not long from now, you'll look back on this and you'll be in a seated position of power and love for what you went through and the person that you now are. You amazing, amazing soul. I'm sending you so much love, so much care. Let me know if you need anything from me. Let me know how this resonated in the comments. And until I next see you, remember to float in that beautiful lotus of love. Just keep yourself soft and keep yourself moving freely. Okay, move freely. Use discernment. Know that you have badass spiritual warriors here to help you. And use your heart center. Use that love. Use that passion. Okay, don't become hard. You don't need to be. Distancing yourself is also, you know, something that's really important to continue onwards with love. You know, it can really be hard sometimes to do that. I've had to do that recently. It's really difficult for someone that has such a passion, such a fire, such a deep well of intense love that they can and must find connection within the world. You know, it can be hard to walk away from people because they're making shitty decisions. It can be really, really painful, and I'm sorry for that. But the only way forward is through and into that heart center, that self-love, that radical self-love, that doesn't need to be too fierce. Watchful, yes. Fierce, no. They have power. They're seated in it, okay? Whoo, goodness me. Get out there and eat some chocolate and do some fun stuff. Forget about it for a while. Move that energy. Let it unfold. You can't hold on to it as it unfolds. Trust me, I try to do that sometimes and I get a little from the universe. All right. They got you. Let it happen. Sending you so much love. Until next time, mwah! Be safe and be well. Bye for now.